Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? So, my dog peed on my Raspberry Pi, literally. And today you're going to watch me swap it out with a new Raspberry Pi. And what we got going on here, I sped it up for you because it's pretty boring. I'm just doing a coding for it, literally. Just downloading all the brake system packages and everything, downloading everything I need to do on a new Raspberry Pi. You're seeing that. Connecting the Xbox controller. It took longer than I anticipated because for some reason the goddamn Raspberry Pi does not like to connect to an old Xbox Series S controller. So I had to do a lot of configuring to get that connected. Now you see me going back in here, we're putting the code for the robot in here. You're not gonna see me do much coding today because I already have the code. Just had to change a couple of things on it, literally. And so what we're doing to swap out the old Raspberry Pi and put the new one on, you see me here? This is the old one. This is one of my dog peed on, literally. It fried the whole OS. So the whole thing's fucking fried. Don't know what to do with it. So what am I doing? Well, I don't feel like taking the time to memorize all the cables and where they go. So I'm taking every single cable off and I'm labeling it with a GPIO pin and where it exactly goes. Now, while I'm doing this, I realized something. I realized that the ground, I put like 5 different grounds on here when I could have just used one, but that's due to me using a bunch of different batteries, literally. Here it is. So we're taking it apart, taking a little cover off, and here you're gonna see the fried SD chip. Yeah, look at that thing. That thing's fried as fuck. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That thing's fried. So we're swapping it out, put a new Raspberry Pi in there, and just gonna pop it back in and see if it works. Now, while I'm doing this, I didn't know if it was gonna work. I popped it back in, and I started putting all the pins back in, the little GPIO pins, the little pins there. If you're familiar with the Raspberry Pi, you know about these pins. They're really small. You gotta pay very close attention to detail, literally. Because if one pin was in the wrong spot, it could be very catastrophic. Literally. Not really. I mean, the only problem will be is if I put the 5 volt in on the ground, or if I put the ground on one of the GPIO pins, that would be a serious issue. So you see me here working. Look at this fucking asshole. He thinks he knows what he's doing. He's using the tweezers. I'm using the tweezers there so I can get in there and pull those pins out. So here we go. Plugging her back in. Let's see if it works. Oh, I'm flipping on the batteries. There we go. We got action. And she's moving around, and you're going to hear some clicking. That clicking is because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This robot. This robot is about 30 pounds, about 15 kilograms for the UK viewers. It's pretty heavy. So the problem I have is too goddamn heavy on the motors I have there. And there's some clicking going on because the motors are slipping. So every time I run a robot, I run the risk of breaking the motors if you saw that in the last video. What the hell am I going to do about this? I don't know. But we're just playing around with it here. We're playing around with it. You see the gears there moving there. I torqued the fucking dog shit out of those gears. Oh, moving around now. Oh, that's about it. Popping it up here, seeing if the motors are clicking on their own or if they're just clicking for the fuck's sake of it. And we kind of find out that they're not clicking. When there's no weight on the wheels, they're not clicking around. They're not skipping gears. So, thanks for watching. Maybe in the next video I'll fix the problem I have. Maybe I'll come up with a belt system Maybe. I don't know. Trying to get sick of this fucking thing, by the way.